Hi guys, in this video I will show you how to make these effects. I chose these two effects because of this comment. Let's start from this effect. First open Blender and choose this default cube. Then go to modifiers and add a new modifier, generate array, and set factor x to 1.1, set count 3, and make the second array. Set the same count, but change x axis to y axis, and do the same with the third x. Three and 1.1. Then apply these modifiers. Go to edit mode and move this object to the center. After that, enable face selection and select these cubes on the middle. And set individual origins and press size, make it a little bit smaller. Then select this face, you can make it longer, maybe this face, this one. To do some random, you can select any cube, press E and make another cube, and press size YX and make it smaller. Then duplicate it again and move to another side, or maybe do it with the top cube. Size Z and smaller, and again. Also check the face orientation after that. If you see red faces, go to mesh normals and press recalculate outside. And go to UV editing and just press U and reset. And now you can save this cube. Also, we need to create a material for this cube. Just go to inner glow, select white color and make such frame. Also go to the internet, look for any space texture, copy this texture and add it as a maybe screen layer, maybe with not so big opacity. Also we need one noise texture, so add a new layer, make it fully white or black, no matter. Just select white and black colors here and go to filter, press render clouds and save this. Import model and textures into Unity, set alpha source from grayscale for the noise texture, and let's create a new particle system. Move it to the center, disable shape, set emission 1 particle, disable speed, set ring buffer mode to pause and disable looping. After that, go to render, set render mode mesh and select these cubes and set render alignment to local. Then decrease the scale. And press 3D start rotation and make it random. After that, go to rotation over lifetime and press separate axis and give here random values. For example, values like this, just to rotate in different direction. After that, we need to create a new shader. Create shader graph, choose your render pipeline and create a new unlit shader graph. Then create a new material and add this material to the particle system. And now we need to open the shader and add here a new parameters. First parameter is texture 2D, name it main. Add the second texture, name it noise, and press use tiling and offset. Add this texture here, this texture here. Add sample texture 2D node, duplicate it, then multiply these two textures. Multiply it also with vertex color. And go to graph settings and set surface type to transparent and render face set to both and press save. And let's see the result. Just select here your main texture and we need to set the better opacity values and set the noise texture. After that, multiply it with some emission value. Just create a new float value and name it emission. Set it to 2 and multiply it with base color. Also add, you can actually add only main texture to base color and multiply alpha channels for transparency to add it to alpha channel. So also multiply it with vertex color, but with also alpha channel. Use split node for this. I will change places for better view and press save and let's see the result. After that, you can go to this shader and set UV tiling. Just multiply it with time. Press save and now the texture is moving. Also, you can increase the emission value and change and set a different color for this effect. Then create a new particle system. Effect particle system. Set render mode to mesh. Left the default cube and change the material to the same material as for the main cubes. Copy the color. Set shape to sphere, radius to 0, set size between maybe 0.2 and 0.1, set emission to 30 and change lifetime to maybe 1 and set limit velocity over lifetime. Just set this value to maybe 0.2, but also change difference speed to maybe from 7 to 15. Also change size over lifetime from big one to small one. Maybe increase the emission value. Also, you can increase the rate over lifetime. So that's how you can make such effect. Now I will show you how to make such a lightning effect. As you see here, it's just a simple mesh with such a blaze texture. I only make this texture look 3D using a simple model. To do this model, you just need to add a reference and add a new mesh plane and just start editing by creating the same shape as you see here. And when you finished this model, you just can add a new line like this, and just make it 3D by moving the middle part. And after that, add a new modifier, generate mirror, and mirror on ZX. And after that, you just can go to UV editing and just set U project from view. Just U project from view. And that's how you can make such a model for this. You can also add a glow on the background. Just create a new particle system, disable shape, set burst 1 particle, disable speed, looping, and enable pause until replaced. Set size to maybe 4 and change max particle size to maybe 32. Then you can select the same shader, just create a new material and select here a simple default particle texture and add your texture here, but go to the shader and add ability to control the speed with vector to value. Just multiply it with time and add this to offset and set these speed values to 0. Also change color to yellow, maybe smaller size and a little bit upside. And you can also add some sparks that flank upside. Just enable some shape sphere, set radius to maybe 0.5, set maximum amount of emission, set size 0.1, enable looping, disable ring buffer mode, set emission to maybe 30, and set velocity over lifetime above maybe from 1 and 2. Set the lifetime to 0.5, I think will be good. Set size over lifetime, curve that looks like this. And set render alignment stretched billboard particles. Just increase the speed scale to 0.5. Also set smaller size from 0.2 to maybe 0.6. And you can move this sphere a little bit downside. Maybe bigger radius to 0.7. Now let's add some lightning. You just can generate a lightning using ChatGPT or any other AI. Then import this texture into Unity, set alpha source from grayscale, create a new material for this lightning, and go to the shader that we created, add a new UV node, make split, and add UV with B value. We will use this value inside the particle system custom data and add this to tiling and offset UV. After that, add a step node and use noise with the step node, and also use UV alpha value with this step node and add this to alpha and press save. Okay. I think we must add a switch, a boolean value, just to enable or disable this step. If we need to add a branch, and if we enable it, we will use it, or if we don't use it, just we use a simple alpha value and press save. And we need only this for the lightning material. Then duplicate the glow, just enable looping and disable ring buffer mode, and select here your lightning texture. Then enable custom vertex trim and add here a custom XY. Then enable it, and the first value is responsible for random position, and the second value is responsible for the opacity. So make this value from a curve from 1 to 0, or maybe change the lifetime to maybe 0.2 and emission set to rate over time 10. Set random start rotation from 0 to 360 degrees, and maybe size from small to big one, maybe bigger lifetime 0.5, and increase. You can also increase the emission value for lightning. Also you can add some circle around this lightning. So that's how I made this lightning orb, but I think this value can be smaller. Yeah. By the way, you can add the same glow for cubes. Just add this particle system here, increase the size, maybe set 3, and change the color some maybe dark blue. So hope you like this video, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.